We gotta figure out what game we're gonna cover for our first video.
What about Destiny?
No, that's too overdone.
GTA 5?
No. We need something more original.
Call of Duty?
No.
Modern?
Stop it.
Advanced?
Shut up! You're not getting what we're trying to do! We have to find a game from the past. Preferably the GameCube. And it can't just be like a Mario game. No. Everyone's played that. It's gotta be something that was overshadowed by everything else. Hell, we could even...
What about Viewtiful Joe? Hey guys, Joey and Johnny here. Welcome to the CuplaGamers show.
Today, we're talking about Viewtiful Joe.
What about Bejeweled 3?
Damn it! F***ing kidding me!
Viewtiful Joe is a side-scrolling action game released back in 2003. Published by Capcom and developed by Clover Studios, this game actually has quite a backstory. You see, Capcom had a little project simply known as Capcom 5. This was a series of 5 games that were supposed to boost the sales of the GameCube. This included Resident Evil 4, PN03, Killer 7, Dead Phoenix, and of course, Viewtiful Joe. Never heard of Dead Phoenix? Go f***. That's actually not a surprise. The game was cancelled. A small team was then formed to create this beautiful game.
That was terrible.
At the helm of the project were Capcom's very own Hideki Kamiya and Atsushi Inaba, director and producer respectively. Viewtiful Joe's development was actually a way to improve the skills of the devs, and that it did. Kamiya went on to work on games like the Bayonetta series, while Inaba brought us great games like Mad World and Metal Gear Rising. The duo's most recent project was actually Wonderful 101, and that might explain the similarities between the two, and why most fans consider Wonderful 101 Viewtiful Joe's spiritual successor.
Alright, as much as I love being schooled in history, I don't think 9-year-old me played this game for its riveting backstory. Actually, I really don't know why I ever gave this game a chance at all. I was pretty close-minded when it came to trying out new games. For example, I wouldn't touch GoldenEye for the N64 just because I knew it was a first-person shooter. I know, I was a moron. But since then, I'd like to think I've grown up a little, and can now accept a wider range of game genres. With that being said, I'm still not too fond of side-scrolling beat-em-ups. Well see, there's the magic of Viewtiful Joe. It was so different that it made me question why I enjoyed playing it so much. And I understand that different is a pretty vague way to describe this game. But do you remember finding a really unique game as a kid? And because it was such a change from the norm, you ended up binging on it for a week. Eventually finding yourself at Blockbuster trying to find something that compared to it. Yep, Viewtiful Joe was one of those.
To be completely honest, aside from the demo, I've never really played Viewtiful Joe as a kid, and yet I catch myself with fond memories of the characters in the series. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. I've always liked the game without really knowing why, or even playing it for that matter. The most I've played has been recently while getting gameplay footage for this video, and only then did I realize why I never really got into the game.
It's hard. Like, really hard.
Maybe I just suck. No, I definitely suck. This guy beat this game in 26 minutes. It took me 26 minutes just to beat this freaking guy. To be fair, I was always a puzzle adventure kind of guy. While my friends were playing Mega Man, I was playing Zelda. So it's safe to say 2D side-scrollers were never really my strong suit. Again, I'm just clearly terrible at this game. But, despite hours of frustration, I still found plenty of enjoyment from it. The most obvious being the art style. Maybe that's why I remember Viewtiful Joe the way I do. The characters are so small and chibi and memorable, and the game has this cel-shaded comic look that's just really nice to look at. But now that I've actually played the game, I can actually talk about it. You see, it takes a familiar genre and turns it on its head. Yeah, it's a 2D side-scroller, and yeah, it gets repetitive from time to time, but sticking through it is all part of the experience. Viewtiful Joe genuinely made me laugh. I can't say a lot of games do that. While most games try too hard to be funny, Viewtiful Joe just does it naturally. It never takes itself too seriously. I mean, look at this. And on top of its cheesy nature, this game has some fun combat. From slowing down time to speeding it up, kicking ass has never been this much fun. until you get to this guy.
Okay. So right around the middle of the game, you face up against this boss named Grand Bruce. A humanoid shark who does a spot-on Australian accent.
We need that girl for our dastardly plan to escape Movie Land.
Nailed it. Aside from the beginning cutscene, this looked like it was going to be one of the most entertaining fights in the game. Pretty early on, you can see that to beat him, you're going to have to be running away most of the time. Because there is absolutely no way of hurting him when he does this, this, or this. Oh. What I failed to see is that to actually hurt him, I had to lead him into one of these bombs scattered around the map. And when I say failed to see, I literally mean I couldn't see not one of these little bitches. And even after I knew they were there, I'd still get caught by him just trying to focus on a certain one. Not to mention it takes about 17 to kill him because he's got 8 friggin' health bars. He's goddamn relentless. And right when you think you got the best of him, he pulls this shit. I didn't even get the satisfaction of beating him. I left the room after about 15 failed attempts just to come back to this guy beating him. I'm sick of your face!
Well, that about covers it. We just wanted to shed a little light on a game that you maybe never played.
And we really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Joey.
And I'm Johnny. This was CuplaGamers.
See you on the next one. That was terrible. That's gonna be bad, but it's better than what we had.
Hey, thanks for watching our video. Hope you liked it. If you did, click on our logo so you can subscribe. And if you guys want more videos, be sure to check out our other channel, CuplaGamers Let's Plays. Bye-bye.